My microphone working? Seems like it. Alright. Hello, 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 everybody. It's your friendly local zipperworks, and I'm here with more Trails in the Sky SC. Let's get this loaded. Oh, it's just saying. I'm like, what is that little thing in the bottom corner? It's just saying my gamepad config loaded. Okay, I think we're done here. Let me check the board, but like... Yep. Alright, there's nothing more here for us, so I'm gonna go... hop... Pigeons! I'm gonna go hop into... Oh, shoot. Which one is the fast button? This one, okay. The landing port. Wrong button. Right button, okay. Hey, still heading out already? You just came home. Sure you can't stay around for a while?
Yeah, sorry. There's kind of a lot going on. Once our current job's done, I totally intend to come back and take a load off for a while.
You really should. We'll be waiting. Anyway, your tickets have already been paid for by Ina. Ready to check in? As always, we should wait for the ship once we check in. Do you have any other business enrollment before we go? That's fine. Alright then. Give the guild house a ring and call the other members of your team. Are we just half the airship at this point? Like... And it only gets worse from here, party member-wise. I know the amount of party members you have, Pisces 4. Oh. Hey, Russell. I see. So now we have a gospel influencing people's mind. What is my voice for him? Hang on. Oh god, I'm just like trying to like. Okay, so my old man voice is 100% me trying to emulate Professor Oak, specifically his lines from Pokemon Snap, and then Russell is an angrier version of him, who's like, "Welcome back." I see. So now we have a gospel influence in people's minds. There we go. Using fog's particulate matter as a medium to exert mental control over a large area. Well, that settles one question at least. Excuse me, Professor. Oops. Oh, Sid. Oh, Cassius! Okay, sorry. Cassius, you old dog! Good timing! Escaped Layston, did you? Yes, I finally managed to finish a bit of work, and I thought I would stop by and see how you're holding up. I can't do guy voices, that's a problem. What's this? A report from your granddaughter? Yes, just arrived express from Roland. Thanks to see this report, I'm quite certain of my theory now. About the gospel, I'm assuming. Yes, though it's ultimately still a hypothesis at this point. Gone over it again and again, both on paper and with the cable, so I'm reasonably sure of this. Shall I go over it? Absolutely. Right then. So, what we've been calling the Gospel's orbital shutdown phenomenon. Tell me, what do you think it is, based on what you've seen and heard? It's an effect that occurs to any orbital device located near an active Gospel, chaining from one device to another. It renders these devices inert while the Gospel is active. That's what it seems to me, at least. Half right, half wrong. What you're describing is closer to the orbital arc antiset. That shorts out the internal port circuits in Norman to temporarily suspend its functionality. The phenomenon generated by a Gospel, however, is fundamentally different. It steals all the orbital energy formed in Norman, down to the very last joule. So it's more of an orbital absorption phenomenon. Yes, to make a comparison to a combustion engine, it's like siphoning out the petrol. But wait. Unless I badly misunderstand physics, that means the Gospel should absorb and store all that power, correct? Good eye, lad, you've noticed a very important fact. So I've measured a Gospel after it absorbs energy, but the Gospel does not actually hold any of it. Not even a single EP's worth. Is it possible that energy is being vented into the wider environment? No, not at all. The energy disappears. Completely, utterly, and quite impossibly thanks to thermodynamics. Furthermore, these new Gospels Estelle's group has been encountering, every time they're encountered, they cause unbelievable phenomena that even our best orbital engineering can't explain. It's unclear how they're causing such effects, but I can say one thing with confidence. And that is, they're too small. I can say with absolute certainty that any device enabling such massive effects could not fit into the palm of one's hand. Even if the society somehow possesses technology centuries ahead of our own, nothing that small could contain that much potential energy. I think I'm starting to see where this is going. You're saying the Gospels must be terminals, then. Access points of some sort. Exactly! The only function the Gospel unit itself has is an ability to manifest an abnormal warp and into a local orbital field. That warp then resonates with any local orbital devices, expands and draws energy from the devices. The energy then disappears through the warp. Wow, this is a lot of technobabble. Well, no, it does not disappear. It is sent elsewhere. And whatever is located elsewhere is capable of causing the impossible effects we've seen. You know, I hope I'm misunderstanding this. I'm afraid you get a passing grade here, old friend. The Society can use the Gospels to draw out and spread the power of whatever this thing is. Spreading the influence of a mysterious force. No wonder the Society named them Gospels. In that case, the nature of this thing bothers me. As you've said, even if it's an orbment out of our purest fiction, or... As far as that goes, I'm afraid I have no real clue. I thought of a number of possibilities, but that'd be pure speculation at this point. Speculation. English, very hard. Now, Cassius, I will ask you the same question I asked you 10 years ago. You're in quite the pickle. What do you need me to do? The exact same words as when I asked you to develop the patrol airship. Well then. Pace. The key, I think, must lie in this warp the gospel creates. Russell, can you develop some kind of plan or method of stopping the resonance, the spread? Heh, I thought you'd ask that. Just about done with my current convention anyway. Get to work as soon as I'm done with that. My dude, the world is at stake. You think he can put down the current invention? Just maybe? Like, he's probably my favorite scientist in the series that I have experienced, but still, bruh.
Bose has a really famous restaurant in it. Oh, I know. Mommy, let's go eat there.
Really, child? My daughter keeps saying she wants to eat at the Aunt Rose restaurant in Bose. Must be nice to be a child. So innocent, so unaware of prices. Oh, mood, though. Bose has been absolutely peaceful for a while now, it seems. Even the liberal news says nothing of note's happened. That's something to be happy about, at least. Yeah, pretty much. Bose Market is a dreamland for anyone who likes to shop. I've heard even the manager of the Edel department store is a fan of the Bose Market. Oh, hey. Ah, Estelle. At last we return to Bose, the land laden with memories of our first meeting. It makes my heart swell to return to a place of such sweet nostalgia.
Shocking as it may be, I kind of have to agree on the heart-swelling memories bit. Although, as I remember it, you were kind of rude back then. You said I wasn't attractive and made fun of me like a schoolboy.
You misunderstand me, my fair Rose. I would only display such cute, bashful behavior in order to hide feelings of love unabated.
Yeah, I'll bet that's it exactly. You shouldn't waste any time putting the moves on Shara, as I remember. Or Joshua.
Well, putting that aside, as you stand now, your beauty isn't comparable to what it was then. Yours is a supple, healthy beauty with a maiden's gentle virtue. Indeed, you have grown, Estelle.
Oh, thank you. Although when you put it that way, it's kind of embarrassing. Please don't say it like that again.
There is no shame to be had in virtue, Estelle. Still, you have but only begun to climb the ladder of adulthood. Should you wish to ascend even higher, I would be more than happy to assist you.
No, thank you. If I was ever in a position to ask anyone about that sort of thing, I'd be a million times better off asking Shara.
Ah, a pity. The things I could teach. Though, Shara would be the one to... Ah.
I'll remind you that I have a very large stick!
I love them both. Oh, hey, Shara.
Hello, Estelle. Hi, Shara. So this is where you went. Oh, wait. Do you want to be alone for a bit?
Oh, this is unlike you, Estelle. Why so reserved? You want to ask about Luciola, right?
Yeah. She says we met a long time ago, but I don't really remember her at all. I was wondering what she's like, and if you could jog my memory?
Let's see. Where to begin, then? To begin with her stage name, I suppose. Luciola, the Bewitching Belle. She could show her audience illusions by dancing while using bells and fans, thus bewitching them, you see. Hers was the centerpiece performance of our little circus troupe, the one that really brought the audience in.
Illusions. Does she use an orbit to make them?
No, she used something she always called illusion magic, which is apparently some kind of very old, non-orbal art. Luciola is from a family with a tradition of working that art.
Was?
People who fall in with a traveling circus like ours tend to be one of two kinds. People who had cause to abandon their previous home and family, as are people who never had such things to begin with. Luciola was one of the former, and I was one of the latter. I was about 7 years old when Mr. Harvey and his band took me in. Back then, I was little more than a street urchin living in the slums of a city. Pickpocketing, petty theft. There's little I wouldn't do to try to survive. The ones who reached out a hand to me were the troupe's leader, Mr. Harvey, and Luciola. They taught me, the little girl who couldn't trust anyone, the warmth of a family. And they taught me all sorts of skills that would let me earn a place for myself in the troupe. Dancing, beast handling, tarot reading. Luciola taught me all of it. But then, 8 years ago, Mr. Harvey died in an accident. Without his leadership, we all just drifted apart and went our own ways. I'd been planning on staying with Luciola, but Soon after Mr. Harvey died, she simply told me, "There is something I must do," and vanished. Hopeless and lost for the first time in years, I turned to the one remaining man in the world whom I still trusted. As you might suspect, that was Cassius, who'd already begun working as a bracer. You know the rest, I imagine.
So that's what happened. I had no idea you'd gone through something like that.
The reason I aimed to become a bracer at first was to improve myself. I wanted to be able to live and prosper on my own, show Luciola just how far I'd come when she returned. But, well, it's been 8 years. Perhaps that was enough time to re-examine my reasons.
Shara.
Aw, don't make that face. Like Zine said, I don't intend to simply fight her without saying a word. I want to hear Luciola's story from her before doing anything. I have to know what possible reason she could have made her associate with the society.
Yeah, that sounds good. I've got your back, Shara. I'll do anything I can to help.
I know I can always count on you. Still, you've grown quite a bit, haven't you, Estelle?
What? That's kind of sudden.
I just thought of you as being exactly what I'd expect of Cassius's daughter. I don't think that's quite right, or fair anymore, though.
What do you mean?
Your strength isn't quite the same as Cassius's. Cassius has a heart as deep as the ocean, strength like a relentless wave. But you, Estelle, your strength is like the sun. You shine and make others shine just by being near them.
What?
My Estelle, you shine like the sun. I think that's why people are attracted to you so easily. That's what I like the most about you, and I know Joshua felt the same way. I don't think you need to feel any pressure to live up to Cassius, is my point.
Yeah. You really are my big sister, Shara. You always know how to encourage me. Thanks.
You're very welcome. Not saying you should return the favor of mine, but you really should drink with me sometime. Now that you're a full bracer, you'd better learn to handle your liquor.
How is booze related to... You know what? Never mind, I don't want to know.
I'll be back to my seat once I've enjoyed the wind a little more. Make sure you're all buckled in before we land, Estelle. All good here? Yep, okay. I'm gonna poke Olivia one more time, just to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Speaking of bows, I remember that a lovely mariner handmaiden with a cool gaze. I thrill at the thought of meeting them again. Alright, nothing interesting, just normal Olivier-isms. Whomst. My friends went to the guards at Hacking Gate, and let me tell you, the existence of the Empire weighs more heavily on the minds of our troops than anyone else. Ironically, I think our military men will welcome the non-aggression pact more than the rest of us.
Oh, hello, miss.
We're very sorry for the delays at Roland. I'm afraid merely launching into that fog would have been incredibly dangerous.
Oh, hi, Estelle. Still walking around? Sorta, yeah. Oh, Tita, this is your first time in Bose, isn't it? Uh-huh. I've heard there's a really big store in Bose. I kinda want to see it. The Bose Market, yeah. Think of it like the department store in Gransel, but even bigger. It's actually a bunch of different stores all in one space. It's really busy. Wow, that sounds amazing. I hope we arrive in Bose soon.
I don't think there's anything else here, but...
Oh, Estelle, have you been to Revenue Village? Yep, I stopped there once on a job. Well, that's Agat's hometown, right? Uh-huh. He has a little sister named Misha living there. Agat goes back pretty often, I think. At least once a year to say hello to her. Ah, right. Agat's little sister, huh? Must be hard for the poor girl having such an antisocial look for a brother. Estelle, that's not nice. Agat can be, blunt, but he's also really nice. Yeah. He's just kind of clumsy and easily embarrassed, to be honest. You know, I bet Misha's a really good person. Whenever Agat talks about her, his eyes turn so gentle. Tita? What's wrong? No, it's nothing. My heart just felt, kind of weird for a bit. I wonder why. Somebody's a bit jealous of Misha, I bet.
Oh, Estelle, good work this time. You're really growing as a bracer.
I'm still kind of a newbie, I think. Like, I'm not even remotely as good as the staff as Dad.
Well, I don't think you should worry about Master Cassius much. Master Rank Bracer is a master of their profession to a degree that they attain the unity of purpose all martial artists seek, after all. To be honest, I don't think I could attain such enlightenment even if I spent my whole life trying.
I see. I gotta admit, it's kind of hard for me to understand how incredible my dad is, but actually, Zine, you mentioned the whole unity of purpose idea to Chloe back at the castle. What exactly does that mean?
Yeah, I did. It's kinda tough to explain, to be honest. Well, here goes. Master Cassius was once such a transcendent master of the sword, he was given the title of Divine Blade. Today, though, he can wield a staff just as easily as the sword he spent his life training with. Why do you think that is?
He practiced really hard?
That's part of it, sure. And more than that, it's because he could instantly understand and relate the nature of staff combat to his previous experience. Something beyond what we call skill, above practicing forms and reflexes, above muscle memory. Think of it as a mental state where one can grasp the true nature of all things and control them at will. That whole concept is what we refer to as unity of purpose.
The true nature of all things, huh?
His plan to push back the Imperial Army during your war was the same, I bet. He understood the nature of war, of combat, so intrinsically, so instinctively, that he was able to construct the plan he did. There'd be no one more fearsome as a foe.
I get it, I think, but that means that even my supposedly enlightened dad was beaten in some ways by the society. During the coup, he was lured out of the country, for starters.
Yeah, they almost certainly possess someone equal to Master Cassius. It's hard to know if it's whoever Louve is or this professor, though.
Could it be the guy we know as Lawrence? He was pretty powerful.
I don't know. He is incredibly skilled, sure, but I doubt he could match up to Master Cassius. Besides, his chi, his soul, they did not have unity of purpose, not in the way I have spoken of. He is a blade, sharpened in one specific way for the coldest frost, tempered to imperfection, untouched by anyone. That is the sense I got of him in the arena, at least.
Yeah, I get what you mean. He hasn't shown himself, but I figure he's gotta be up to something. He did seem to have some kind of fixation on Joshua.
It wouldn't surprise me if they know each other from Joshua's days in the society. Between him, me, and Sherazard, we've all got some strange ties to our past in this group. I wonder if this is the guidance of she who dwells above. My, that fog was terrible. And then it just dissipated in an instant. I'd never seen such strange fog in all my days.
Hello, miss. Thank you for your patronage. To your right, currently, you can view Neville Valley. The fog around Roland is cleared, but that area remains foggy year-round.
Apparently, there's some very nice lodging at the edge of Valeria Lake. It's very popular with fishermen, I've heard. Seems like the non-aggression pact was signed with no delays. I hope it leads to harmony between Liberal and its neighbors. Hey, Chloe.
So, out for a walk again? More or less. More importantly, I'm sorry. I didn't really open up about Joshua till the very end.
Don't worry.
Still, that girl with Joshua is one of the Sky Bandits, isn't she? Yeah. She's a cheeky, insulting little punk by the name of Josette Capua. She's also the single biggest tomboy I've ever laid eyes on. And people call me a tomboy sometimes. I see. She does, seem a bit charming from the photograph. She can be pretty cute if she keeps her mouth shut. And she did manage to play a perfect upper crust girl when we first met her, too. I'm sorry?
Estelle explained about how she first met Josette at the mayor's residence in Roland.
I see. That is impressively dexterous, if I may say so. Well, it does make sense, since she is apparently former Erebonian nobility. Putting on a face like that is her specialty, I think. Peel away the layers, though, and like I said, at the core, she's a cheeky, classless little punk. Still, from what I've heard, I can't really find cause to hate her. I suspect that if we found a chance to talk, we might have a lot in common. Yeah, I can't see that happening. We'd slide off each other like oil and water. Our personalities wouldn't fit together. Trust me. Maybe. Oh, Chloe, you're put to sleep with us back there. Did you have some kind of dream?
I did. It was during the 100 Days War.
During the war? Oh, I see. That's when you were with Matron Teresa.
Yes, I was in the care of Matron Teresa during the fighting. We lived together for some time.
And, what's wrong?
It's just that even though it was set 10 years ago, Clem and Jill both showed up. If I had stayed in the dream long enough, perhaps even you and Joshua might have appeared.
Well, that's a dream for you. Coherence not guaranteed.
Very. Still, in hindsight, it was a little frightening.
Huh?
In the dream, I was happy.
very, very happy. I wanted everything to stay that way from the bottom of my heart. But that isn't right, is it? Simply wishing to escape reality in that way? Yeah, I know what you mean. It's always nice to have a happy dream, sure. But, yeah, if you had asked if I wanted to see that dream again, I'd be a little hesitant. Yes, the dangers of the gospel. I feel like we've gotten a real hint of them.
My apologies for the late departure from the port. Still, I've been a captain for years, and I've never seen fog that thick. Even the lights at full beam couldn't burn through it. Flying that would have been impossible even for me. Helm, you're going a bit too far northwest. We don't want to get too close to the mountainside. I want to avoid turbulence if we can.
Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, yes sir, understood. Correcting course to the south, ba-dum, ba-da-dum.
Somebody's having a good time. Oh, hey, Agate.
Hey, is something wrong, Agate?
It's nothing. You still wandering around the ship?
Yeah, basically. Oh, about earlier.
Earlier? What do you mean?
You know, when we were put to sleep in this world. Did you seek some kind of a dream, too? Oh, I see. Sorry. Do you not want to talk about it?
Nah, it's alright. Yeah, I saw a dream. It was nostalgic as hell, I'll say that much.
You too, huh, Agate? So,
You know, still, you gotta work on your poker face and hide it and you wanna know stuff. Ain't good to be that easy to read. Anyway, it's just silly memories of when I was a kid, back home.
Sorry about the eagerness. But yeah, now I remember. You're from Revenue, right? In the Bose region? This will be your first time back home in a while, then.
No. I was just there a bit ago chasing down the intelligence division guys.
Hey, wait a second. Why are you assuming I'm going back home? Oh, don't be embarrassed, you big teddy bear. You got a little sister back in Revenue, right? You mentioned her once. You must be the biggest softie when it comes to her, huh? Hey. Oh, yeah, where the heck in Revenue is your house, anyway? I don't remember meeting any girl who stood out as Agate's little sister when we were there investigating the Sky Bandits. There was a girl with Louie, but no, too young, and I figured your little sister's gotta have your hair.
I'll introduce you to Misha soon. Assuming we have some reason to visit anyway.
Yeah, please do. And in that case, we'll have to bring Tita along, too.
But why would we have to do that?
Tita's kind of attached to you, in case you hadn't noticed. She'd be pretty let down if you didn't introduce her to your sister, you know? Oh, I get it. You don't want Misha and Tita to meet, Now I get it. They might get together and get in lots of trouble like Tita did with Ren, or they might get jealous of each other. Being an older brother must be hard work.
That's what you meant.
Huh? Well, don't worry. I'll clean up any mess that happens. I've gotten pretty good at Tita hurting. So you just go ahead and introduce those two, crazy kids, and I'll make sure nothing blows up.
Yeah. Thanks. I'll be counting on you for that. Let me just say this. I'm only heading back to Revenue once we're settled with the job. Don't think you're just gonna drag me out there or something.
Oh, you jerk face.
Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Bose shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Everyone, hello! Good work out there, Roland. The silver streak, the heavy blade, the immovable, and a rising star rookie all together. Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Rising Star Rookie?
Ha ha ha, you, of course. You're a little walking miracle who's managed to stop the society in 4 different regions. That's been the gossip anyway.
You've got to be kidding. Saying I stopped anything is overstating it by more than a little. They just ran off when their experiments were done.
You did handle yourself well in the Roland case, Estelle. Don't sell yourself too short. I think you can be a little bit proud. need to get so embarrassed. You just need to live up to your reputation is all.
Yeah, thanks, Ian. You make that sound like a cakewalk. Anyway, all that aside, what's the situation like here in Bose?
There's been no sign of the society whatsoever. No surprise, I suppose. The Sky Bandits were caught, the army's been patrolling the region pretty heavily. One thing sticks out, though. There's been a few too many dangerous monsters prowling around here these days.
Really? You know, I noticed that the last time I was here. Bose seems to usually have more wanted monsters than other regions. Why is that?
Most of it comes down to Bose being huge and filled with rough terrain. Makes it common to see monsters come down from the less inhabited areas. Thing is, though, we've had 10 cases just since the beginning of the month.
10? That is a lot.
I'm guessing that's kept Sting and the rest of the crew busy. Yes, and Kurt's team stopped by the other day to slay several of them. And you're dead if you could take care of a few of them for us as well. That strikes me as a good course of action. It's possible the Society is involved with this.
Yeah, and they could hurt someone if we just leave them alone, so we should get out there and take them down. Huh? Okay, what's wrong? Yeah, what's up? You're really quiet.
Nah, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get out there and bring back some monster heads.
Pardon me. Oh, Mabel! Hey, Mabel! And Lila! Good day. Estelle, it's so good to see you again. I'm glad to see you are well. Wow, it's seriously been forever. I think we last met at the Queen's birthday celebrations, right?
Yes, it feels as though it's been ages. I've been hearing all about your exploits in the news, though, Estelle. That goes for everyone else as well. I'm glad to see you all safe. Especially you, Chloe. Are you on school break already?
I ended up taking a little time off early.
It's good to see you again, Mabel.
You two seem, pretty familiar.
Well, Mabel used to be a student at the academy. We met before she graduated. And I'm certainly glad we met, too.
I see.
And Agate Krosner? Spend some time, sir? Suppose so.
Hang on, Agate, Mabel, you know each other?
Oh my, yes. I've relied on Mr. Krosner a number of times for various jobs only he could do. And 10 years ago... Hey, Mir.
I forgot myself.
Pardon me.
Regardless, I simply wish to stop by today to welcome you back.
In the sense of things, you're pursuing an international criminal syndicate which threatens the safety of the entire country?
An international criminal syndicate?
Sometimes they feel more like a society of supervillains, but that's one way to think of them, yes. So far as the city of Bose is concerned, the threat these criminals pose is not someone else's problem. It's everyone's. If I can do anything to assist you in your investigation, anything at all, you only need to ask.
Thanks. If we need help, we'll definitely ask.
We'll be expecting a lot from you, Mayor.
Excellent.
Now I'm afraid I must excuse myself here. Should anything come up, please come visit me at my residence.
Pardon us.
Come on, Agate. Couldn't you have been a little more civil?
That's who I am.
I ain't running a butler service here. Give me a break.
Agate can be kind of arrogant to people sometimes. He's usually polite towards clients, though. You were kind of short with the mayor, Agate.
You're imagining things. More to the point. I remember talking about bringing us back some monster heads. Lugrin, give us a breakdown. Right, we have 3 cases outstanding. First, there's a blade fang stalking around on the Crone Pass. We've also got a ghost epitaph in the Neville Valley. And finally, an octobone raising hell at Amberl Tower.
Okay, got those written down.
Alright, monster slaying's the perfect task for my greatsword. I'll be taking charge this time around.
Huh?
Well, you are Bo's native, my good heavy blade. You're probably the best suited out of all of us. I have no objections. Decided then. Go ahead and pick us a team, Estelle.
You're being suspiciously gung-ho about this, you know.
Alright. I'm thinking Chloe and Tita.
Great.
Just because I feel like we should have Tita around for stuff we're doing because Agate's being sus, and Chloe has to be here. So. Hello, Cat.
Okay, so, if we're going all over the region to find these wanted monsters, since we're out, why don't we stop at Revenue Village? Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like you're expecting something?
I do want to go see your to see your hometown, Agate. Do you not want to?
Not right now, no. We need to settle our current jobs first, including hunting these monsters.
Aww. You aren't feeling Claude. Come on, Tita's here. Would it literally make your head catch fire to be nice for once? The hell do you even... Stella, it's okay, really. It's only normal that we should put work first. Agate, I'm sorry for prodding you.
Nah. And, you know, I'll definitely take you once things settle down a bit. Just be a good girl for now, short stuff.
Okay.
Okay, that was cute. He does care about her.
The dish I made is finally on the menu. I'm super happy, but it's really all thanks to the head chef staying late to help me test out my ideas. I'll be satisfied till I can create a dish all on my own, though. No siree. It's exactly why I'm going to start experimenting with my new dish right away. And I probably needed to stop at the Bracer Guild to get that quest. I'm bad at checking the board. Yep, here we go. Actually, I think I'm gonna do Imperial Request first. Second floor of the Freedom Hotel. It's been so long since I was in Bose. Is this a hotel? There's a bar. Are you a hotel? Yes. Second floor, talk to Gerald. I'm assuming you're Gerald? This room is currently in use by the Imperial Ambassador. If you have no business here, please refrain from entering. Is this where we can contact the Imperial Ambassador?
Yes, that's correct, but do you have some business with us?
You're the ones who have business, I think. We're from the Bracer Guild. You guys submitted a request?
Ah, bracers, I see. Pardon me. If possible, I'd like to have you listen to an explanation of the case immediately. Do you have the time at the moment?
Yeah, no problem.
This way then, please. The secretary will explain the details. Sir, the bracers have come to attend you. Oh, you're here. Oh, you're all...
It's been some time. Thank you very much for your support in the capital. What brings you to Bose?
With the signing ceremony over, I finally have a somewhat open schedule. I'd been planning to visit for some time, and I finally managed to realize it. Ah, gotcha. An inspection trip. It matters not. More importantly, my medal must be recovered.
Is it that important?
Barkley, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and show it to the bracers! Yes, immediately.
It seems the ambassador's quite, concerned.
Well, it's not an unreasonable reaction. This event is quite the serious crisis for the good ambassador. After all, that medal is an heirloom of great honor and glory bestowed directly from the Emperor. To have that stolen is to slap directly to the ambassador's face. Should news of this reach the fatherland, the good ambassador will be the laughingstock of the capital.
The laughingstock of the capital? Isn't that a bit, extreme?
I'm afraid not. I love my country dearly, but a blunder like that would be blood in the water for the high society sharks. Should the rumors spread, there's no doubt that his reputation would take quite the beating behind the scenes.
Yikes. Talk about nasty. Airbonian society is a really scary place, huh? Seriously.
That is the fate of those who live in politics. Do you understand now why we asked you to come? I see, I think I got it. So, what's this thing the ambassador talked about? You acted like you wanted to show us something. Yes, actually. There was a card that appeared to be a declaration of criminal intent left at the scene.
A card?
Yes, something like that. Allow me. Lovely princess and your escorts. The bell of judgment draws near. The iron horse's medal is in my hand. Should you desire to reclaim it, strike through mine riddles. Your first key is the following spell. Recule back in the flower. The end of everything is the beginning. Heed this well.
Really? He puts a lot of work into these. This guy's so persistent, I can't even work up the energy to complain.
Yep, not even worth getting worked up about. Anyway, we should go over the important parts of the card.
Okay, well the main point needs to be this ricule word. I'm glad to start looking for what that means.
In which case, the bits that come after that will be important. Most likely those parts will be the hint to that word. The end of everything is the beginning, yes. It certainly would seem to be.
Should be enough to start with. First, let's check out the town using that as a hint.
Do you think you'll be able to investigate the matter?
Yeah, we should be. Well then, if we find anything out, we'll let you know.
Yes, we expect good results from you all. The investigation shall be underway then. We're counting on you.
Yeah, leave it to us.
Alright, Orbital Factory in the South Block, which I believe is down this way. I was correct, but I came the wrong way. Alright, well. Stairs towards the balcony.
The hint was Rikyu back in the flower, and the end of everything is the beginning. Must be a hint to read them in reverse, so you have to read the entire phrase backwards. Rikyu must be special though, since it's all in caps. We should probably just reverse the letters there. You end up with flower in the back, Lucier. I get it. You say Lucier and bows and it's gotta be this place. Right, so the card mentions a flower. Let's take a look.
There was a card attached to the pot.
Yes, found it.
There we go.
Okay, let's see here.
Your second key is the following spell. That is not pronounceable by human language, but you can all read it with your human eyes. View the open book. And remember, always this wisdom. Those who seek the truth must forever look a step ahead.
What the hell? FTHKC2E? That's our hint? Pure gibberish. Thanks, man. Now you're also giving me a headache. There must be some kind of trick to reading it, like the last one. I guess that look a step ahead is an important hint for that. One way or another, how about we just look around the town? Maybe we'll figure something out if we wander a bit.
Yeah, just sitting here ain't gonna do much for us. Let's get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, okay, guild house, 3rd floor. Open book. Open book. When Estelle investigated the book, she found a card stuck to it.
Okay, found it. Let's see.
Should you seek the 3rd key, seek ye the reverently held casket.
Yep, we got it.
FTHKC2E. Advance each letter by 1 and it becomes Guild 3F. The 3rd floor of the guild house.
That's a riddle solved, I guess. What the hell? Seriously? Right in the middle of the guild house?
The clown's trying to mock us. Just show him what mockery gets you the next time we see him.
Yeah, no kidding. The next thing is a reverently held casket, right? I don't think he means it literally. Pretty safe to assume so, yeah. There aren't exactly a ton of caskets just lying around bows.
My thoughts exactly. Starting to get into the clown's head, eh? Speaking of heads, let's put ours together to figure out what the casket's supposed to be. I need to get to the airport. I don't know who that is. Here it is, okay. Not it. Okay, I don't care. Oh, it's the guy trying to photograph the thing. Sorry, dude. Your life is not working out here. I went up there already, so right in goes this way? Oh, okay, here. Couldn't see the thing, but I found it.
The reverently held casket, huh? Calling it a coffin's a bit of a stretch, but it is being held like it was holy.
Yeah, but there's a problem. I don't see that bozo's card anywhere.
That is weird. I'm sure this is it, though. Wait, I know! I bet it's on the bottom of that thing. It might be, but, that little hole isn't big enough to crawl under to look. Yeah, good point. This container has to be it, too. see.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You're messing with the machinery on my maintenance deck, weren't you? What the hell were you trying to do?
We weren't messing with anything. We're trying to investigate this container. Investigate? What?
I think this will explain. Agate showed Lakely's big Bracer emblem. Ah, you lot. This is Clay's led you to my dock.
Right in the middle of it, in fact. Oh, right. I wanted to ask. Can we use that machine?
You bet you can. What are you looking to do exactly?
We just need to take a look at the bottom of that container. Could you lift it just enough for us to take a look?
Sure, I suppose. Wait here for a second. Alright, here we go. Puppies! Alright, it's locked and safe. You should be able to get a look now.
Thanks, mister. Come on, let's see if there's anything there.
There was indeed a note attached to the bottom of the container.
And here it is. Thank you, sir. That's all we needed.
Great, let me just get this container back down then. Seems you found what you were looking for. Thanks for helping us out. Don't worry, it was no big deal. I don't know what you're investigating, but good luck with it. Well, I need to get back to work.
Of course. Thanks again. Phew, I'm glad he was willing to help.
Yeah, and now time to get on with it.
Right, the card.
The door has been thrown open. Seek ye the proof of vanity, find it in the words of the goddess.
That's it. Looks like we're just about done. Yeah, I guess so. Words of the goddess. Well, you say goddess, and there's really only one place I can think of.
Yep, gotta be it. Let's just get over there.
Off we go!
Off to church. Where is church in Rose? Down there, okay. Private room on the left. Just down here. And Bible. Bibble? Bibble!
These are the testaments of the Septian Church, aren't they? Do you think this could be the words of the goddess the claim was talking about?
You're right on target. The testaments are supposed to be the stuff the goddess sent to put to paper, so it makes sense.
Now that you mention it, I remember learning something about that in Sunday school. Anyway, let's check it out.
When Estelle investigated the book, she found an iron metal wedged between the pages.
Sweet, you found it! But man, just look at this thing! A little imposing for a medal, don't you think?
Imposing is right. Still, I'd say the design is pretty apt for an Aragonian medal.
So it's a cultural thing? I never would have guessed. Plus, what with Ambassador Koenig wearing it and all, this medal's gonna need the impact of a boot to the head. It kinda works in a way.
That's one way of putting it. Any less showy in a guy with that kind of presence, and nobody would notice the damn thing's even there. And that might be even more true now than ever. He's looked scarier than usual, probably because of the medal being stolen.
Now that you mention it, well, whatever. At least you found it. Let's go give it back to him.
Is it true? You really found my medal?
Yep, we got it. Well, here, showing you is probably the best way. Let me return it to you.
Oh, it truly is my... You found it. You really found it.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but is this something or other medal what you were looking for then?
It's not a something or other medal. It's Grand Cordon of the Order of the Winged Stallion. This is no ordinary medal. It is an exceptionally high honor that all long to receive and few ever obtain.
Who the heck can remember something that long?
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Anyway, it's the right medal cordon thingy, right?
Yes, most definitely. This avoids the worst possible scenario. Now, if the criminal responsible can just be punished, things will be settled. Do you have an idea who the criminal might be?
We've totally got an idea, but unfortunately where they went is another matter.
What? Is there no way you can capture them? Not immediately, no. The one we've got our eyes on as the culprit is quite the well-known thief. Have you heard of the name Phantom Thief B before? Phantom Thief B? He's been appearing in the borough?
Ah, so you do know him?
Yes, he raided havoc in the Imperial capital for some time. He's a man who could not be captured even by the Imperial army. Seems I should be glad that my medal has returned at all this time.
Yeah, seems that way.
Barclay. Sir! Do you have the item prepared?
Yes, here.
While I feel some regret that things did not proceed to capturing him, against the infamous Phantom Thief B, you can hardly be blamed. You recovered my medal in good order and maintained the dignity of the Empire. In acknowledgement of your great services to the Empire, I, the Erebonian Imperial Ambassador, grant you this Eisenbritter's Medal. We get applause! Canned applause!
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I certainly wasn't expecting this. This is kind of embarrassing.
Oh boy. I understand your speechlessness at being awarded such an honor. It must be very hard for you to contain yourself. Oh, sweet youth. I was the same when I received my first medal. However, do not feel unworthy. No, your efforts are more than deserving of this. I expect great deeds in the future, as is befitting of one to receive this medal.
Yeah. Thanks.
Ah, those crazy Erebonians. I need to take off my mesh thing. Oh, so you can't see it, because, like, my model doesn't track arm movement or anything. But I want you to know that I, like, gesture egregiously every time I have to voice act anything. It helps. Alright, now we gotta go to the kitchen. And once again, I have failed to take the correct door. Nailed it.
Yes, what is it? Yeah, hi. We saw you posting on the guild board. You're Gwen, right? That's correct. Yes. Oh, wait, I know you. Aren't you the ones who got ingredients for us a while back? Yep, that's us. Hello, it seems our fates are intertwined. Should we get down to the details? Sure. So this is a job to collect ingredients, right? That's right. I need some rare ingredients for research into new frontiers of cooking, and I'm going to need you to go gather them. It isn't terribly urgent, so feel free to hold off until you have more time. Alright then. Think we could use some advice on collecting this stuff? Some of the ingredients on the list are pretty rare. Yeah, that's a good point. Juicy bones, for example, are kind of hard to get. At least the ones you want, intact. The most difficult ones will be juicy bones and curative horns. The lucky fangs will be a bit easier, I think. Is this all available in the Bows region? Yeah, some monsters around here should drop them in reasonable quantities. You can get some good bones in Neville Valley, I believe. The horns are at their toughest north of the Ravenue, and you can find the fang monsters in the Crone Paths. That's, kind of spread out. This is gonna involve a lot of walking. Well, that's the idea. This is very difficult, is why I need assistance. You do have a point there. Once you have all the ingredients, bring them here. I'd like to receive them all at once. If you bring them piecemeal, I'll just send you right back out to get the rest. So, just deliver it all in one go. Honestly, I think it's easier on us anyway. Assuming a certain someone doesn't snack on them anyway. We should keep track of what recipes we prepare on the way back here, too, and make sure we don't use any of them. Yeah, do you have any other questions? If not, I must get back to work. Let's see, we have the locations we need, instructions on delivery method. Nope, I think we're all set. Good luck then. I'll be waiting here.
Hey, what do I got? One, I need to actually open this list of ingredients because I don't know offhand. Obviously, my thing does, but I don't. Tender poultry. Love how this isn't in any order. 13, I need 10. Okay, cool. Bird eggs. Ah, fuck. I've hacked it up. Bird eggs. 10, I need 10. Neat. Gummy eyeball. 20, I need 10. Okay, juicy bone. 5, I have 5. Curative horn. 10, I need 5. Lucky fang. 7, I need 5. Alright, I have everything, but I need to go talk to somebody at the market. The south entrance of the market, specifically. Oh, is this him? Hey.
Oh, you were in Minoria last, right? So you're in Bows now?
Yes, I'm coming to the end of a long road. My ultimate goal is to secure a deal with the Anteros. First step's going to be selling some of my ingredients in the market.
I kind of feel like I missed something again. So your goal is to sell stuff to the Anteros restaurant. But first, you're gonna sell in the market. What?
I could. I'd love to approach them directly. They won't deal with anyone who lacks an introduction from another more trusted source. Given how famous they are, it's only natural they'd be cautious.
Yeah, I guess those Santaros for you. They can be kinda snooty.
So you're working on a bows at the moment, I take it?
Yeah, some stuff happened. Speaking of stuff, though, we actually have a job from the Antaros, now that I think about it.
Yeah, we're collecting some ingredients from ourselves. What? Collecting ingredients? And for the Antaros itself?
Yeah, it's been kind of a pain in the butt. I'm looking for some really weird stuff.
How interesting. What ingredients do you need out of pure academic curiosity?
One sec, I got the list in my notebook.
The cell showed Orvid the list of ingredients from the Antaros. Ha ha ha! Is that really all? I carry this much with me on a daily basis!
What? Seriously?
You want to talk coincidences?
How about we help one another out?
I would ask it of you before you ask me. This is perfect for both of us. I'll be happy to provide you with the ingredients if you'll introduce me to the manager of the Antaros.
Alright, we can totally do that.
It's a deal then!
Oh my, yes, the quality is just fine. Let me take those right now then. Yeah, that's a big help. That takes care of all the hardest to find ingredients at once. Indeed it does. The remainder will have to fall to you, though. No problem, we can handle the rest. Even so, Mr. Orvid, I must say I'm impressed with your store of ingredients.
But of course! I specialize in the handling of the finest ingredients of the continent. My selection certainly isn't what you'll find at the corner market. Should you require anything else, please contact me anytime.
I'm sure I will. I'd like to introduce you to the head chef, but he's busy at the moment. Do you have a little time to wait, perhaps?
Of course, I'll be happy to wait as long as it takes. Let me go find a seat.
The rest of the ingredients should be very simple to get. Good luck with the rest of it, everyone.
Hey, good news.
Oh, do you have the ingredients? Yeah, take a look.
The still showed the gathered ingredients to Gwen.
Yes, this appears to be everything. Let me take them off your hands, then. Whew, and that is that. Well done. Really, thank you for helping me. I know how busy you are. It really means a lot that you're so willing to assist. You even introduced me to Mr. Orvid. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad we could help. If you have time, please, come in again for a bite. And good luck in your travels. Yeah, see you. And good luck with your experiment, Gwen.
Finally put a dish that Gwen thought up in the menu. It's so different compared to our usual stuff. She really brings out her own personal style with every dish she cooks. To constantly surprise and delight your guests, a fluid menu is best. To be a top-class chef, you must also have the power to innovate outside your culinary comfort zone. To think I'd be able to so easily bring an offer to them. Bracers, thank you very much. It's been my dream of many years to deal with a first-class restaurant. To know that'll come true soon. This is thanks to all of you.
Thanks. But really, it worked out because you worked so hard. We just helped out a little.
Well, one way or another, we have been working at this for a while. I know that it caused you a lot of trouble, but thank you for putting up with it. Allow me to offer my thanks in physical form for everything you've done.
Uh-oh. You're not gonna give us a ton of those weird mushrooms again, are you?
Would you like mushrooms? In that case, I do have quite a lot in stock.
No, seriously, no. I really don't want any. What are we talking about again?
We were talking about my thanks. My thanks to you is nothing less than the right to patronize the Orvin Company.
Use rights?
Yes, as you know, I'm a merchant specializing solely in ingredients, but ultimately I only do business with professionals. I don't sell to the general populace. However, I owe you quite a bit. I offer special permission to deal with us.
So basically, we can buy things from your store.
Exactly. If there are any ingredients you need, just talk to me. As long as you can provide the correct payment, I'll be glad to provide you in turn with any ingredients you need.
Impressive.
Can you really get anything at all? Yes, as long as it's something eaten within the boundaries of the Liberal Kingdom. I know that ladies and gentlemen in your line of work often end up preparing their own meals in the field. Please do not hesitate to use my services.
Yeah, okay. If the chance comes up, we will. Alright, if you'll excuse us.
Oh, yes, my apologies. Sorry to have kept you. I'll be waiting for your business. Right, let's get back. Start the missing lady at the entrance right now. Talk to Reina at the entrance. Okay.
Buy some time somehow. Stall them. I've already taken action on my end. Excuse me. What is it? My time is...
Oh, wait, you're...
Huh? Hey, you're Reina, right? Yes, that's Reina. You met her during our investigation of the academy.
I did?
Hello, Reina. I didn't expect to meet you here. Even Chloe is here. Goodness. So, what are you doing here?
It's quite a long story. I assume you saw our posting.
Well, yeah, that's why we're here.
I'd like for you to handle this mission as quickly as possible. Will you accept it right now?
Sounds pretty urgent. Let's get to it.
You accept then? Oh, thank you. I explained the situation to the bracers. You go deal with the rest of them. As you wish, miss. Please take care of our mistress.
Yes? Who was that exactly? I feel like I've missed something.
A servant of the house, like me. We're both charged with caring for the mistress.
Charged with,
Yes, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me explain what's happened from the beginning.
please.
Right then, Estelle, you remember Felicity, yes?
Felicity? Yeah, actually, I think I'd know her if I saw her.
We met while investigating the ghost story.
So what's Felicity done exactly?
She ran away.
Eh.
As I said, she ran away. Specifically from here at the Etteros.
She ran away from the restaurant? Why would she need to do that?
Why did she flee? I would like to ask her that myself. After all, today is the most auspicious day for our mistress. Then what's that supposed to mean? Take a look over there by the corner.
Hang on, that's...
The son of a certain Erebonian noble, yes. He's traveled far into what most Erebonians consider a barbarian hinterland for a wedding conference with our mistress.
Oh, okay, I see.
A wedding you mean an arranged marriage? Felicity's being married off. Student she may be, but the mistress is 16. As a daughter of a noble house of the Erebonian Empire, it is shameful for her to have no proposals.
Now just a freaking second! There are kinda more important things in your family's high and mighty honor or whatever. Have you considered what she thinks?
The proposal comes from a person of noble lineage and personal status. If my Lady Felicity meets him, I'm sure she'll find him compatible.
That's so not the problem here. Man, I can kinda see why she fled at this point.
So can I, to tell the truth. I think I'd try to flee from something like this myself. Don't think any of us could blame her. Just wish she'd thought about how this good people other than herself wrapped up in the mess. You are, of course, entitled to your own opinions. I will refrain from voicing my objections. What matters now is not a debate over the merits of free love, but bringing back Mistress Felicity. Yeah, moral debates aside, her being out on her own out of contact with everyone isn't helping anybody, least of all her. Any idea where she would have gone to? Felicity's personality is such that she tends to go off as far as she can when she is committed to something. I suspect she is going quite some way at this point.
Quite some way, huh? The other side of the city, maybe? She wouldn't go onto the roads.
Quite the opposite, in fact. We know she was nowhere in town. In other words, she is taken to the roads by default, on foot.
But that's really dangerous right now with the monsters the way they are.
Ergo, my request. Do you understand now how severe the situation is? Damn, say that first instead of distracting us with this wedding stuff. Any idea where the girl went? I take a vague direction at this point. The mistress said again and again she was returning to the academy. Beyond that, I fear I cannot help you.
The academy, so towards Ruin. That'd be to the west from here.
Yeah, we should check the road to Ruin first.
It's a plan. Okay, Reina, I still don't really like this, but we'll go find her. Anything else before we go?
Yes, given everything, may I ask you to convey a message to her?
Sure, what's up?
If you would, tell her you're such a coward, that is all.
What?
You're really sure you want us to deliver that? I am sure. Call it a calculated action. Fine, whatever. Let's just get this done.
Yeah, fine. We're off then.
Good luck to you then. Bitch. Alright. Head out toward West Willis Highway, which is gonna be this. I have walked into the market like an idiot thinking it was a thing around, and it was not. I think Willis Willis Highway is gonna be up this way, right? That's a hotel, so not that way. It's like this way though. Actually, before I do that. Point and shooting.
I don't need 2, I just need 1. Do I have enough money for this? Yeah, I do. Neat, okay. Let's equip. Wasn't the Edel staff like the best staff from last game, or am I nuts? Like, it's fully possible that I am insane. Yeah, I mean, I've only played it once, too. It just sounds familiar, but a lot of things have been called Idle whatever, so I could be completely wrong. Alright. Now we can head out. Out of my way, Mo. I got business. With this chest. I have business with this chest specifically. Nope. Not feeling it today, sorry. Chest. Well, that was fast. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I don't know. Not that. Pretty sure we have a monster up here we gotta deal with, but like... Oh, there it is. Hey Marilyn, would you like some laugh?
Come on, buddy, you want laugh? I can't get up and cross my legs for you, so you gotta come just sit down.
Brat. Sorry, my cat is catting. As he do. Alright. Can you let my cord go? Thank you. Moving on? Oh, okay. Yeah, hit it. That felt too easy. Given that, like, the last monster extermination we had was really hard, like, bruh, okay. Whoops. Yeah, I'll hit him. Why not?
Good boy, Merlin. I managed to get this far. Oh, but I can't stay here forever. Got to figure out some way to get back to Janice, or... Aha! That's really Felicity. I'll admit I didn't think she'd make it this far, huh?
A Royal Academy student. I'm guessing that's the runaway we're looking for.
Yeah. Oh, you are... hi! It's been a while. I guess it has anyway. It only hit me just now. Oh, yes, hello, it has. Since we last met at the Academy, yes. Hello, Felicity. Well, Chloe, you're here too? What on earth brings all of you out here? If I can, I'd like to ask you something. We're dealing with an emergency, and we'd like your cooperation. My cooperation? With what exactly? It's not hard or anything. We just need you to come with us back to Bose. Felicity, you... I knew it. Let me guess. You're Raina's hired thugs now. Thugs? I'd kinda like to not be compared to surly guys with clubs, thanks. Yes, really.
Now hang on, miss. Figured that school would have taught this lesson. Racers are swore to neutrality in conflicts, where no one's thugs and no one's operatives.
Yes, I know what you are. In theory. But trust me, I know how the world really works. Regardless of pretty words, you intend to drag me back by force, don't you?
If you try to flee into the dangerous wilderness on your own, we may have to, yes. This ain't a barrel of laughs for us either. Please, just cooperate and come with us.
Stay back, you! Any closer and I'll scream! Felicity, just calm down a second. It's okay, we're not gonna do anything.
Exactly how I was afraid this would go down.
Agate, you back off too. Let me handle this. Okay, Felicity, listen. We are here to take you into protective custody, yes. And look, I can totally sympathize with you hating this marriage thing. Oh, certainly, that's unforgivable in and of itself. The real problem, though, is Raina. Wait, I'm sorry, what do you mean? She betrayed me utterly. We were supposed to be making a little tourist trip out to Bose, see the markets, say hello to Mayor Maybelle. I stopped by Bose briefly before, but I never had a chance to really see it, so you can imagine how excited I was to make the trip. And then as soon as we arrived, what do I find but an arranged marriage waiting for me like a snake pit? Raina had been deceiving me from the very start. Now I see. It sounds like you guys have had problems for a while. Look, that doesn't that make it even more important to go back? You should meet Raina and tell her how you really feel. No, that's impossible. I never ever want to see Raina again. You're not making much progress here. Hey, come on. How long are we gonna play around? She ain't gonna come willingly. We're gonna have to be bastards about this. I really would rather it not come to that. Give me just a bit longer here. I'm gonna try to hard sell. Okay, Felicity, you really won't go back to town? Absolutely not. As long as Raina and that arranged marriage are waiting for me, I never intend to set foot in Bose again. I see. Well, all I have to say then is... you really are a coward, Felicity. I know what? Did you just call me a coward? Yeah, I did. And how am I a coward? Explain yourself. Well, you've been listing off a whole bunch of reasons for a while now, but the real reason you don't want to go back is because you're scared of the marriage meeting, right? I am not scared. Then why not just go back to Bose and confront it? You seem dead set on making the wedding meeting out to be purely Raina's fault. But looking at the facts, there's no way she did all this because she wanted to. Think about her position. This can't possibly be just her fault. Well... and yet you're latching onto her as an excuse to keep running away. We all run into stuff we hate in life. You don't want to risk being forced into marriage. I don't want to drag you back to Bose for it. But if we all just try to run away from it, sooner or later it catches up to us. I think Raina knew you'd try to run from this. That's why she felt she had to lie. Yeah, yes, I know that. Okay, yes, you're entirely right. That's why I'm so angry at Raina. Huh? And Raina always spends so much time being nice to me, flattering me, but when it comes down to it, she couldn't be honest to me about this, of all things. Are real friends supposed to trust one another? Well, Estelle, isn't that what friends are supposed to do? Answer me! Is what I'm saying wrong? Felicity? Whoa, Felicity, wait a second. I'd like a second to, actually answer.
Yeah, now I get it. You got a lot more than just an objection to an arranged marriage in this. Aren't you taking it out on the wrong person, though?
You're right. Estelle isn't the one who needs my venom. I need to save this anchor for Raina. Wait, so you'll go back with us? You sure? Yes, I do feel a little bit more clear-headed now that I managed to spit all that out. For now, let's go back to Bose. I need to let Raina know how much she hurt me. Thank goodness. I'm glad this ended somewhat well at any rate. No, I'm alright. And Estelle has a point. I can't just run from this. I need to confront what's being forced on me and let everyone know what I think. That's the spirit! Sorry, I know I was kind of playing hardball there for a while. Well, I should be the one to apologize. I know that you know the answer to that question already, Estelle. Let's be off then, everyone. After all, I will need your escort on the way home. Yeah, leave it to us! Let's get the show on the road then.
Do I not have to walk back? Because that'd be awesome. Yes! Mistress, I'm glad to see you are well.
As am I. We've been waiting. Reina, let me be clear on one thing. I still haven't even remotely forgiven you. Yes, I'm well aware. We can, however, discuss that later. Yeah, I suppose we can. This isn't something we can do in 5 or 10 minutes. Well then, lead the mistress to her seat.
Of course. Mistress Felicity, please, this way.
Alright. I'm sorry I put you guys through so much trouble. No, trust us, we understand. Good luck in there, okay? I'll see you back at school, Felicity. Yeah, see you there. Bye, everyone. You performed well, Bracers. In the place of my lord, allow me to offer our gratitude for your efforts. It may not be much, but this is a token of our thanks. Please, take it. Yeah, thanks. Well, that's a job settled, for better or worse, but, Reina, are you okay? Your relationship with Felicity kind of seems to be, a wreck. This is all for Felicity's sake. It is the fate of we servants to be hated by those we serve. Oh, Reina. Have you ever considered that Felicity doesn't think that way? I don't understand what you mean. Felicity thought of you as a friend, okay? Like, it's really obvious. If you thought your role was to be hated, I think that's where you two slipped away from each other. Maybe it's a little big-headed of me to be saying all this, though. No, it is something worth thinking about. I believe Felicity and I will need to sit down and talk for a while after all. However, for now, if you'll pardon me. Oh, yeah, good luck. I'll see you at school too, Reina. Farewell. Well, that's another tempest waiting to rage in a teapot. I kinda hope they can rebuild their friendship, but man, it is all rather dire, isn't it? I know how you feel, but this is as far as it goes for us. The rest has gotta be up to them.
Let's report some quests. Did I not kill that thing? Oh, I need to get them all at once. Okay, I get it. Alright. Why present them as separate quests then? It's kind of dumb, but okay. Let's go to... where does it say? Oh. Well, I should head back to get chests, and also because I missed a book. And we know how important books are. First I should save game for later, though. Wrong way. Still wrong way. I love how the thing is like, be very careful, and I'm like, wins immediately. At the, Chrome Pass monster. Whoops. Angry chicken! Is that a chicken? It looks like a chicken. I'm gonna hit it and find out what it is. It's a rock pecker. I'm just gonna leave that one as it is. I really can't make it any funnier. You poisoned my wife!
You think we can use the softening balm on the rock pepper? Things that only I think are funny. Eggy. I don't want to fight Eggy, though. I think I probably got this other one while I was running through. Yeah, I did, okay. I still gotta run back to the current pass, though, because there's something I need, so... that's one, I already got that, okay. 2 is, like, right below where we found our monster. 3 is me running into a scorpion, but that's okay, we can handle it. I'm just trying to figure... Okay, no, I'm not at the spot yet. No. Ooh, nice! I am glad I came back through here for that. 200 sepith is not something to balk at. Yeah, I don't actually care about any of this. I want to talk to the private. Oh, I guess normal one. But hooray for tourism and all that. Yeah, hi. I was gonna read this over dinner, but I guess I burned right through it. There's not much to do for fun at a posting like this. You tend to blow through that sort of thing. Anyway, here, nice little share, right? Thanks for book. And now we leave. Goodbye. And I try not to run into every monster on the way back out. I mean, you know, I've done worse. Yeah, it would have been nice if it didn't explode, Agate. I also agree. But here we are. Exploding eggs. Alright, off to Nebel Valley, then. That's our evident next goal. Nice! God, though, my kingdom for fast travel. As I recall, Cold Steel doesn't have it either, but still... Oh, that's a lovely noise my washing machine is making. Sorry if anyone can hear that. I need to go towards East Bowes Highway. Oh, okay. That's the opposite direction of where we came from. I can do that. Alright. Keep going east until you see a sign saying Neville Valley is north. Because that's Hocking Gate, right? Where's this Hocking Gate? That's Hocking Gate, okay. I do not want to fight the umbrella. That doesn't look fun. Or appetizing. is puppy. Oh, it's not a puppy, it's an awful chicken. Never mind. I care not for awful chickens. Oh, that's where I just came from. I need to go up. I hate this place. Well, that looks like our enemy. That's bad. I will continue acting as I have. I don't think there's any way to get all of them. Though that one did just seem to kind of wander in. So... Also sorry if you hear the Bark Lord. He is doing as he do. And barking. Stab the chicken.
That takes care of that.
Alright, I'm gonna be back here later, so I can probably hunt for treasure then. Right now, this place is impossible, and I don't feel like dealing with it. Oh, it's a snack. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that Kirby? It is not Kirby, it is a snack. I just saw pink. I'm gonna guess our last place is out to the south. Actually, the thing gave me directions to the treasure, and now I feel compelled to go back and get it, even though I just walked all this freaking way. Suffering. That thing. Yeah, the thing I just ran into. It's pink, so it's like, oh, it's like Kirby. It's not Kirby. It's an awful mushroom snake, and now it's dead.
Nicely done.
I realize Kirby isn't quite that purple, but like, when you're running by it really fast, you don't pay that much attention. Make sure your camera is facing north. In the first intersection, go left. Going forward until you hit the second intersection. What counts as an intersection here? It's all basically just one winding path. Okay, intersection. With an intersection, go south. And to find another split path. I do not see another... Oh. Well, I found myself somewhere. Wait, no. Okay. I found it! Evidently, I have done something wrong. Okay, yeah, I do need to go all the way back to the beginning to continue on with this. That I can do! That is a lot easier.
We're good to go.
Wait, didn't I just come this way? There. Why did the mantis have rice? Okay, so this is the way I need to go. Okay. That's an ice pecker. That can't be comfortable.
Piece of cake.
Motherfuck. Every time Tita puts her gun away, I keep thinking the cats have gotten up on the counter in the kitchen. 'Cause it sounds like plates rustling to me. Ah! Well, that sucks. Alright. That looks icy, though. Which tells me fire? Yes! Damn.
Well, that takes care of that.
Good job, Chloe. Evade 4 was worth it. Alright. Actually, I should check Workman's. Like, what the hell is on you anyway? Do you want my other look quartz? It's not having that on kind of sucks. Who needs evade? Maybe Tita. Tita can have evade. Oh, nope, Tita can't have evade. Oh, she can have evade too. And range 1. Now we try to escape this godforsaken place. Keyword is attempt. Yay! We done it! Okay, okay, we can go back to Bose now. Although, actually, we need to stop at another spot along the way, but that's okay. That'll be easy, comparatively. Fine, I will fight the stupid umbrella. That's a lot of smoke for somebody that missed. There's really no reason to come up here except I want delicious chests, so... Just gonna do a quick run through for that. And be on our way. There we go. Oh, wait, damn it. I should have bought the food at Hawk and Gate. At least it's not a long path, but still. Babies! I'm a murderer! Oh god, I get chicken out of it too. That's the worst. You know, you can just walk down into the prison, it's fine. How do I buy food if no one is here? Oh, maybe it's here? I knew there was like a bar place over here. Manly dish so manly it has an eyeball in it. Delicious. On we go then. While I'm here, I should say. Nobody's really looking hurt or anything, so I'm just gonna head straight south. Or straight into the market, because I, once again, do not know how to control my characters. You know, it's fine. Whee! Okay. It stanked on me. Nice.
Well, that chick's have that.
I missed one. At least I feel as if I did. I did. It was hiding under a tree.
We did it!
Tito over here just like, so anyway, I started blasting. Shit. You poisoned my hitman! It's very rude. Alright, problem solved. Heading down briefly to Valyria Lake because I've been told to go spend money there. Rampage fish. Love that. Alright. I don't really need to rest. Alright. Rampage fish acquired. I now head on my way to Emerald Tower. Man, though, can you imagine ordering a rampage fish at a restaurant? Like, I wouldn't be able to resist that. I would just be like, yep, okay, I know what I'm ordering for dinner. I don't even like fish. I wouldn't even be able to eat most of it, but it's called rampage fish. I have to. It's actually very unfortunate. I would love to be able to eat fish. I like the way it tastes, but I cannot. The texture gets me and I get sick. Right, like you can't just say no to a rampage fish. Come on now. Oops. Oh, palms. I'm gonna murder them. Or Tita will, but you know. It really is not fun having texture issues. I don't recommend it to anyone. Mother of shit. Alright. Turns out there are certain things you can only get by going through these stores. Oh, another gladiator headband. That's rad. Really? And a shining palm and it runs away instantly? I'm offended.
That's fair. You know what? It's been a while since... Nice. There. Refresh jelly. That looked like a thing we could equip, but I'm gonna double check. It is, but it's for Olivier. Hey, big shiny rock. More robber trappers, that's fine. I know we can't reach it, but we're sending for it. Minus palm. So the girl's after the palm that really didn't need two people on it. Star rabbit, so it's cute. It does lower my defense, but like, ooh, by a decent amount, but it increases my agility and movement. It still moves fast enough, I really don't need the help. Did I get anything else interesting? It would help to be on the equip screen to find out. No, that doesn't look like anything. Why is diamond worse? Ebony shoes for you, my friend. I'm confused, but it's probably worth it. Alright. I don't even know what this is. I haven't looked up super long before. Alright. Roof! Oh, that's creepy. I don't actually think I need to save before it, but you know, it's been a while. And I fear everything now after FC crashed once. Yes. And 2 of them are dealt with, yay. You guys weak to anything particular now? Airstrike for you. Ow! There you go, problem solved.
That's the last one. Still, though, didn't they seem kind of odd?
Yes, the behavior of the monsters was bizarre. Some of them are blind with fury, and others are panicked and fearful.
I kind of noticed that too. It's kind of scary. Okay, something up?
Just thinking this might be a warning about something.
A warning? You mean it's something Ouroboros is doing?
I can't say for sure, but something like this has happened before. Day after day, the monsters were all riled up, and then bam, right after that.
Right after... I get it.
Enough about that. Point is, animals have better instincts about this sort of stuff than us humans do. Better keep our eyes open if there's anything.
Yeah, good point. After the Guildhouse rest then, I guess.
Sounds like a plan.
Please, I just want to leave. Huh, missed that one. Fine. I evidently missed some chests over here. I'm surprised that lived. Chicken was like, no thank you, not looking to die today, goodbye. Well, it looks like we got plot coming up, so... One, I'm gonna save so I don't have to, like, worry about a whole freaking cutscene I didn't do. Alright. And I'm gonna finish off my Coke here. We've had Mexican Coke at our grocery store this week. Oh my god, it's just so much better than American.
Lugren, we're back!
That's 3 more monsters for the trophy room.
Oh, good work, kids.
Yeah, let me pay for that before you go. Sounds like they were pretty violent, but you kids seem to handle them okay.
Well, about that. Something's been bothering us.
What is it?
It's like this. Good day, Mr. Jacob.
Ah, if it isn't young Maida! Are you on your way to services at the church?
I'm afraid not. I've got to check in at the market first. I'll be sure to give Adios her full due afterwards, though. Lady, you claimed the exact same thing the other day, but ultimately did not attend. Lila, how do you remember such trivial things? I absolutely will visit today, I promise.
Oh, well, remember, child, hard work is good for the soul, but so is finding time for yourself. And that goes double for people in positions of responsibility like yourself.
I know. I'll find some time to go today, I promise, really. But for now, I must ask your pardon. Have a good day, Mr. Jacob. Pardon us.
I wasn't sure about her when she nominated herself for the mayoralty right after her poor father passed. But now look at her, the real face of a mayor. He'd sure be proud. She could serve to learn to relax a little, but... What in Adios' name? So the monsters were acting in a way that suggested they were disturbed by something. Aye, that does bother me.
Yeah, it seemed kind of creepy. Oh, yeah, Agate. You said something like this happened here in Bose before, right?
Really? Yeah, sort of. It was before your time here, Lugren.
Huh? Wait, Lugren, you haven't always been here?
No, I settled here after the 100 Days War. Before the war, there was just one guild house in Gransel, you see. The other branches were set up after we kicked the Arabonians back across the Crow. Back then, I was the receptionist and coordinator of the Gransel house.
Oh, right. I think Dad mentioned something like that once.
It was right before that damn war. That's when the monsters were acting so strangely.
Huh?
Wait, do you mean to... Oh, that's bad. What in Adios' name?
What was that?
Outside, come on!
Whoa!
Ah. A Darkin.
What?
It's gigantic. That's a dragon!
That's the ancient dragon. The one that doesn't say as dwells in the Brosens antiquity.
Well, this is quite the turn of events. This is the society's doing, isn't it? No denying it at this point. Hey, Luve! Aren't you Second Lieutenant Lawrence Belgar?
Lawrence Belgar was simply an alias.
Enforcer number 2, Leonhardt the Blade Lord. You may address me as such from now on.
Leonhardt the Blade Lord?
Ah, now I understand. Leonhardt Lionhearted, huh? Is that why so many call you Luve, or Lion?
Seriously?
So you're Luve. I never chose that name for myself. Many of my comrades do call me that. Call me whatever you'd like. Doesn't matter in the end. I think you're so much better.
Ah!
Do you intend to burn the whole city? What a headache.
Wait a minute, you!
Our experiment this time is somewhat irregular. I'll be frank, you could never hope to handle this. Leave it to the Royal Army. Back down for your own sakes.
Damn it! What should we do? He'll get away at this rate.
I'm going after the lizard. You guys checking the damage while you wait for the army to get here.
Huh?
Agate, I'll be in touch.
Agate! Wait!
Agadios, you're here. Please help us. There are people who couldn't get out in time. They're trapped under the rubble. What?
Let's go to help! This is awful! Wait. We've got to figure out how we're gonna do this. Quickly, but we've gotta. Okay, Shara, take Chloe and Tina and help evacuate any civilians who are still in the area.
Understood. Chloe, Tina, let's get to the west exit.
Yes. Coming! Zin, Olivier, help clear that rubble.
Right. Heh, let us get lifting.
Lila! Say something! Anything!
No good. Can't move it with just us.
There, Mabel!
You guys.
Estelle! Oh, Estelle! We're here to help. Is someone under there? Lila pushed me onto the wagon once. Plus... Oh, no.
I think I can move this on my own. You two, step back a bit. Sure. It's in your hands. Yeah!
Lila!
She's alive.
Oh, Lila! Olivier, help me carry Lila!
Leave the fair maiden to me. Well, good work, everyone. I've gotten word that a Royal Army detachment is heading here from the Hockin Gate. You could leave the situation at the market to them.
Right. Do think they'd bring out a monster like that? And Lawrence...
Second enforcer, Leonhard the Blade Lord. So he's our Louvet, huh? At last, our masked villain is revealed to the audience in full. He never seemed like the kind of man to do something so heinous when we encountered him in the castle, but...
Mr. Lugren, have we heard from Agate?
Unfortunately not, little missy. The hot-headed fool. What an Adios' name does he think he's doing?
Agate? Hey, could that be...
This is the Bracer Guild, Bow's Branch. You, what? What?
What happened?
Nothing good from the sound of it. Yes, I understand. I'll send the others at once. Right. Keep it together, man. Help is coming. That was the Elder of Revenue Village, Ryson. The dragon just attacked Revenue moments ago.
Oh no!
What? The dragon torched their orchards and then flew away from the sound of it. Agate showed up afterwards and helped with the firefighting, but...
Right, we're off! Estelle, let me come with you, please! Huh? My cannon could probably help against a flying target like a dragon, and... Right, I get it. Just safety first, okay? If there's trouble, okay.
Alright, well, obviously have those two.
Great.
Chloe. Zine doesn't come along often. Let's take Zine. Also, I like him, and nobody else does. So there's that. I like Mr. Bear. He's a good guy. This music's really pretty, though.
Oh, right, wrong direction.
Well, that takes care of that. Well, that takes care of that.
I somehow got turned around and left. That's an impressive amount of fail. You ever been so confuddled by a chicken that you just completely fail to, like, navigate a map?
No way. It's awful.
I think, for the moment, the best thing we can do is try to find the village elder. He should hopefully know what happened to the dragon nugget.
Yeah, let's look. Sir!
I remember you. Have you come all the way from the Gilded Bows?
Yeah, that's right. You remember us, sir?
Yes, you slew those monsters for us, and you helped the bandits as well. It'd be hard to forget you after all that.
I see. Oh, no, never mind that. Where did the dragon go? And, Agate? Where's Agate?
Yes. After burning the orchards, the dragon flew north. Agate showed up right afterwards and helped put out the fire, but when it was over, he simply vanished.
Agate? Are you sure he didn't go off to find his sister? She lives here, right?
His... what? I see. So that's what Agate tells people, is it?
Pardon? What do you mean?
I did check earlier. Agate is not with Misha. He's not at his house either.
I see. So he must have gone after the dragon, then.
North of here, that would lead to the old Ravenous septium mine. Sir Elder, is there anything we can do to assist you? Oh, no, you don't need to fret over us. We managed to get the fires out, so all that's left now is cleaning up. More importantly, please, help Agate. When he's in this sort of state, there's no telling what he might do.
Got it! Everyone, come on, let's search the road leading to that mine. Okay.
The 6 good souls lost in the fires of war sleep here. Leif, Abel, Nicole, Veem, Ilyana, Misha. May you rest peacefully by the goddess's side.
Wait a second. Misha, that's the person the elder talked about a bit ago. What is it, Estelle? No, it's nothing. I'm really curious now, but we need to chase after Agate first.
It's almost like maybe Misha isn't around anymore, and it's been really obvious that's the case, but... Love the sudden shift in tone. Unless I just left the village. I believe I may have fucked up. I have made Zine into a cat boy. Is this cursed? Maybe. Am I upset about having done that? No. Not even a little, no.
Well, that takes care of that.
I evidently got that one already.
Well, that takes care of that.
I keep hearing noises, I swear, my cat yelling at me.
Maybe just again? This is the entrance to the abandoned mine. The door's open, do you think? Estelle, look! The chain's been cut. It looks recent, too. I knew it.
Agat's work, I'm sure. He must have gone inside.
We have to hurry and catch him. Come on! Okay.
Alright, that should be enough. We'll need a bit more time to gather the necessary data. Of course, this is the sort of job he'd shove off on me. Having a bad day. Like a guest, it seems. You're that red lieutenant from before, aren't you? Get that same golden sword. And a while, you bastard. I'll get Krosner, the heavy blade. Bracer, rank C. No, you were promoted to rank B after the coup. No surprise that a former member of the intelligence division would already know that. You were always sneaking around in the shadows like a rat back then. Decided to get more showy this time, huh? Well, whatever. I ain't interested in arrests or anything nice like that today. I'm just gonna slice that smug look right off your face. Confident, aren't we? I wouldn't call what happened showy, personally. Certainly nothing compared to what you saw 10 years ago. Had a look at the records of every racer in this country. You and I are very similar in some ways, Agate Krosner. similar, huh? You don't know shit, so don't say shit! You should know from our last encounter the difference in our abilities. On top of that, I have a dragon at my disposal. So what could possibly drive you to engage me alone? You think I give a damn about my chances of winning? I can't stand you. I'll take any chance I can to kick your ass. Unbelievable. This is the extent of your power. I won't even need the dragon. What? Good. You may be similar in some ways, but there is one crucial difference between us. That being the reason we take up our swords. The hell are you? I wield mine to discard my humanity and walk the path of ruin. You only wield yours in a desperate attempt to fill the emptiness within you. Swinging that lump of iron fills the void within you. For a brief moment, your rage lets you flee from your grief. But in the end, you're only deluding yourself. Shut up. Should you continue to hide behind your delusions, you'll never move forward. As you are now, you are neither fit for enlightenment nor the path I follow. You will always remain incomplete. Shut the hell up!
Was that Agate's voice? The way it's echoing, I think he must be in the big open mining pit. Come on, let's hurry!
Yeah, but I gotta, like, look for treasure first and stuff. Also, voicing Agate is fun. I'm not good at it, but I enjoy it. And that's what counts, right? Am I lost? I may be lost. Let me go back to start there. Okay, no, I'm not lost. Okay, so this path goes up, it goes around, goes...
Huh? This bridge was broken the last time we came here.
It must have been repaired in the interim. Perhaps by the Royal Army or local miners?
Maybe.
I mean, obviously Estelle was also a lot of fun. Like, that's by default.
Damn you! Careless. There's one mercy I can offer you while in this mode. Ah!
Oh, damn.
Now then, it's almost time. I should alter Glaspel's control style while I still have a moment. Just a damn second. I'm not done yet. It's not over yet.
That's Agate! Tita!
You still cling to that broken lump of iron. As you wish, you shall die as broken as your blade.
No!
Short stuff, the hell are you doing?
I was worried about you, Agate, so I came here with Estelle and... Tita!
You, stop them. This is bad.
Please! Stanley, please!
Idiot, you think please will work on him? Just run already! The granddaughter of Zeiss Professor Russell, Tita Russell. Dirty word child genius, but no genius would ever behave so recklessly. In truth, I'm not fond of harming women and children. Still, I'll do what I must. Now, be a good girl and move. You son of a bitch!
I won't move. I won't. Agat's always saving me, so I have to help him back. I have to. No, that's not it. Not just it. He's blunt, and he always looks annoyed. He treats me like a kid and calls me things like short stuff, but he's really very nice, and he's always watching out for me. He has meant so much to me. I love him. So I won't move, no matter what.
Rita, you're a very brave little girl. I can hardly believe you care that much for such a blockhead. Seems you aren't the only ones who wish to challenge me, so I'll take my leave for now. Main guns, port side guns, aim for the dragon. All hands, prepare to take the field immediately upon landing. Yes, sir! They finally show their faces. Now we can begin the final experiment. Wait, you! Don't forget, Agate Krosner. As long as you continue to delude yourself, you won't amount to anything. Nor can you protect anything you deem important.
Wait! Now look, I stood here and listened to you run your mouth for what felt like forever! I am so not letting you get away after all that!
Still bright. You too should take this to heart.
Huh?
Once this experiment ends, our plan will enter its next stage. If you fail to keep your wits about you, I guarantee you will come to regret it.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to...
Curse you, dragon! You will not flee! All hands fire! Bring it down! As if your cannons can do anything against a legend. Let us go, Ragnar the Ancient. Somebody just fire a laser?
Wait! Why are we chasing him? What are you doing? Does this have something to do with your stupid bracer grudge?
Not in the slightest. My monster wasn't even scratched by rounds from a combat vessel. What do you intend to do the cannons cannot?
Oh, General.
Even to you, your highness, I shall not yield this point. Courage and recklessness are different things. Your highness, I'm sure you saw the damage to bows and retinue. This has, in essence, become a war. A war? Yes, you're right. Leave the bread to the bakers, Miss Bright. This is a war, the professionals will handle it. If you want my advice, you're better off searching for Ouroboros as the center of command.
But...
Kid.
Agate? Agate? Take it easy, okay? I just finished patching you up.
You are the heavy blade. Let's try that again. You are the heavy blade agate, yes? Cassius tells me you're quite an active young bracer. I don't care what the old man said. General, listen. Lead the bread to the bakers, word of the professionals. You seriously saying that? Of course I'm serious. Like breakers who exist only to protect private citizens, we must protect the country as a whole. We must protect the liberal soil and those who live upon it. The army is the only instrument that can protect liberal soil and all those who live upon it, huh? Don't make me laugh.
Whoa, Agate! Agate, calm down, please.
You're always too late. You idiots move like slugs. You just worry about keeping everyone in step. You can't do shit without orders. You can't even protect the things you say you will. You can't do it now, and you didn't do it 10 years ago. Are you... I wonder... Who the hell could leave it to you? This time, gotta protect Misha myself.
Agate! Is he okay?
He doesn't seem to have reopened his wounds. He's simply exhausted. physically and mentally.
Oh, heck. He's making an even bigger fuss than usual.
For now, he needs rest in his own bed. His home is in Ravenel. My ship can take him that far, at least.
Thank you. Wait a minute, how do you know Agate's house is in Ravenel?
I remembered that I met him once before. The little boy from that day has grown quite a bit.
What day?
It was immediately after the 100 Days' War. The day the memorial to his sister and the other villagers was erected.
Hi, Merlin. There's drama happening right now. I don't have time for nuzzles.
I see. What a mess. The Sprite General, sir. I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble.
Oh, in the end, we couldn't stop the dragon's rampage. I'm sorry we weren't of much help, really.
You have no reason to disparage yourself, Miss Bright. Even with the dragon still on the loose, you have proven indispensable to the aid you have given others. You successfully evacuated the market, and Mr. Crosser's firefighting efforts were marvelous. Only you bracers could have responded so quickly.
I have to admit, General, it feels a little strange to hear you say that. But, about Agate, is it true that during the war his little sister was,
It is, yes. Liberals forces in the Imperial Army were fighting on the village's outskirts. During the battle, some Erebonian incendiary rounds hit the village. Ultimately, some of the homes were burnt and some of our villagers lost their lives. One of them was Misha Crosser. In a way, the Royal Army is culpable for that entire incident. The defensive line we established to protect the village ended up doing little more than drawing the fighting into it.
Cat, you cannot eat the cord. What are you doing? Buddy, I need to play this game and you cannot be in the way. I'm sorry. I love you.
Something village got laid waste. I didn't read the line. Whoops.
Oh.
And in order to establish a defensive line came from my desk. You can very easily say that the blood of those people is on my hands. General, sir, please, you don't need to blame yourself. The Royal Army was doing their duty, that's all. The whole thing was just a tragedy built on several coincidences colliding.
Buddy, I can't read if you're in front of the screen. I can't see the words. You're very big. Yes, I love you, but you can't be here right now, okay? You gotta go. You gotta be somewhere else. Like, come on.
No, Raisin. You didn't make excuses for me. These sort of justifications hold no meaning for those who lost family. Those like that red-haired young man. Well, after the battle, I attended the funeral of the village's dead as a representative of the army. Still clearly remember the eyes of one particular red-haired young man in attendance. Bottomless sadness, twisted by rage. Eyes such as I have never seen before or since. And I was the one responsible for giving him such eyes. No, that isn't true. Agate never blamed the Erebonians or the Royal Army, or even you, General. The person he blamed was himself.
What do you mean?
All I know is what I observed, but Agate always seemed to blame himself in some way for Misha's death. It wasn't even remotely true, of course, but he convinced himself it was. And then, after practically torturing himself with what happened, he left the village. He wanted to search for an answer, to find a way to make it up to Misha. I always thought his time as a street thug in ruin was because of that, because he never found his answer. He did eventually get his head screwed back on and began walking the path of the Bracer, but I don't think he ever truly found the answer he sought. He's still trapped by that same sadness, that same anger at himself. How terrible.
Hey, General, are you sure he won't let us bracers help against the dragon?
What?
We definitely have some strong points. The army doesn't. We're smaller, so we can respond faster. We're closer to the civilian population. It's a bit easier for us to get places where the army has trouble getting to, too. I know we could help if you just let us, but now that I've heard all this, I think Agate became a bracer because he thought there was potential in those abilities. The potential to find a way to make peace with his sister. Yeah, I think I can understand now why Agate became a date bracer when Dad invited him. Dad became a bracer when he lost Mom, after all. So, to prove the potential of bracers, and more than anything, to help the people in need around me, I want to do everything I possibly can. So, Please, let us help you. Estelle.
Well said. I wonder, had bracers been in bows 10 years ago, could it all have been? It's nothing. Cassius is swamped with other duties, so I will be taking command of army operations against the dragon. I need to head back to the Hacking Gate and hold counsel over our next moves. We'll take your suggestion under advisement.
So then?
Do not be hasty. I merely said I would take it under advisement. I will contact your guild house tonight with the results of our deliberations. That is all I can promise.
Right. We understand.
We'll be waiting to hear from you, sir. I must pardon myself here, then. Raisin, my thanks for your hospitality.
Oh, no, please come by any time. Okay, we'd better get back to Bose. Agate should probably stay here, huh?
He's going to need at least a few days to recover from his wounds. We should let him sleep for now.
Yeah, good idea. Let's check in on him before we go and fill in Tita with what's going on. Oh, Elder Raisin, I know now's not the best time to ask, but please take care of Agate for us.
You don't need to worry. He's part of our family here. Besides, compared to 10 years ago, a dragon is nothing. We should be thanking the goddess no one's died yet.
Misha had the loveliest smile, and she dearly loved Agate. But she was just as strong-willed and stubborn as her brother, probably even more so. When she set her mind on something, she was the type who'd never let it go until she damn well made it happen. I sometimes can't help but wonder what the future would have held for her. I think she would have been head of the orchards by now. If only.
Aww.
Leave Agate's care to us.
Fair roads on to you on your way back to Bose.
Estelle! Hi, Tita. How's Agate doing? He is still asleep, but, his face looks a lot better, so I think he'll be okay so long as he gets a lot of rest. I see. So, this is Agate's house, huh? It's small, but it feels so warm.
This is where he lived with his sister, then.
Hey! This photograph. This looks like a picture of when Agate was a kid. That means this girl must be... Yes, I think it's Misha.
She's such an adorable little girl. Looks like she and Agate were very close.
I think so, too. Agate and Misha look really happy, after all. Yeah, they really do. Agate was about 14 in this, so Misha would be, what, 12? Agate's got the sort of face that just screams, I'm the world's biggest prankster! I bet he was an interesting kid.
Hey now, don't read too much into a man's old photograph. It's a little embarrassing.
Really? Still, though, why did Agate keep quiet about his sister? He kept talking about her as if she was alive. Yeah, but, if you think about it, Agate never said Misha was alive. He said he comes back to visit. I bet he meant he visits her grave. Now that you mention it, yeah. He still should have known we had the wrong idea about it, though. Why wouldn't he correct us? I don't know, but Agate once said Wirt calm down a bit. He introduced us all. I think he was going to tell us then. That's right. I bet that's it. Well, we can ask him later what he intended, but, Tita? We need to head back to the Bose Guild house soon, but, what is it?
Estelle explained the army would be contacting the guild that evening.
Oh, I see. Stella? You don't need to say anything, Tita. You're gonna say you want to stay behind to take care of Agate, right? Underestimate me at your own peril, my little Tita. I can read the inside of your mind like a picture book. It's a big sister thing. Aww.
Tita, don't worry. We will handle the rest. You just put your efforts into nursing Agate back to health so he can be back at his feet.
So, everyone, thank you so much. Duh, you don't need to thank us. There's only one thing I'll ask you to do. When Agate wakes up, tell him what we just told you, okay? You mean the stuff about the bracers and the army working together? Yeah, also, I want you to stop Agate from trying anything reckless, physically, if necessary. You're not to let him out of this bed until he's fully healed, got it? Yeah, I'll do my best. Still, everyone, be careful, okay? I'll keep a close eye on Agate. You guys be careful, promise?
He kept her teddy bear.
So, let's see. I told the story to Tita. Is there anything else we need to do?
Alright, let us return to the city before the sun sets.
Good idea. We'll probably hear back from the general tonight, so we'd better hurry back to the guild house.
Man, what is with this series and hitting markets? I mean, it wasn't as bad this time around, but man. Sounds like you kids have had a workout. Still, to think Agate's past was that terrible.
Sadly, it makes sense in some ways. Hearing this finally assembles all the pieces of the puzzle for me. It's no wonder Agate felt the way he did back then.
Back, huh?
It was 10 years ago. Practically the day after the war ended, Agate came to the mayor's house.
What? Why?
You mean to your house, Maybelle? Yes, he barged in honestly, with murder in his eyes and came face to face with my father, the mayor at the time. He demanded to know why the mayor of Bow was the man responsible for the entire region. He demanded to know why he had abandoned revenue.
Oh.
I was just a child at the time, and it got to me when I saw him arguing with father for seemingly no reason. So I, leapt out and slapped him.
Oh, man.
I can see why he doesn't like remembering that, at least. Yes, though ultimately, father never answered Agate's question. He did say he was going to send financial aid to help repairs. Agate grew even more livid when he heard that. He even raised his fist to strike father. But then he just left without throwing a blow.
So that's what happened. That's why the air between you two kind of seemed weird.
Yes, it's always hovered over us like a cloud. Still, to think Agate's sister died in the war. I've been terribly unfair to him.
He bears a bit of responsibility, too, for not saying anything. You don't need to worry about it, Mayor Maybelle.
I suppose. How badly is Agate hurt?
Ah, don't worry. It's not too bad. I'll be up in Sorway again in 2, maybe 3 days.
Let's be thankful for small mercies, at least.
Yes, I'm glad to hear it's not serious.
Yes. That, reminds me, Maybelle. How is Lila doing? Well, her injuries have been treated, but she hasn't come out of her coma yet.
Oh,
How despicable of our supposedly lion-hearted figure. Lovely and refined ladies such as Lila are treasures that ennoble the world by simply existing.
I'll tell Lila you said that when she awakens.
On the subject of good news, I'm glad to hear that General Morgan came to your aid. If the guild and army were to truly work together, I'm convinced no force in the world could stop you. Nothing's been decided yet, so we can't make any promises. But just between you, me, and the desk, we'll make it work.
This is the Bracer Guild, Bow's Branch. Ah, General, sir, we've been waiting.
And here we go.
You'll see just how well Morgan can set aside his pride.
Oh, so that's the plan then. I understand. Tomorrow at the landing port, 10 a.m. sharp. I'll be sure to tell them. Thank you, sir.
So what's the word, Lugrin?
The Royal Army is going to execute a plan to capture the dragon tomorrow using airships. They say they want you on one of the airships as observers.
They're going to use airships? Whoa.
Taking the battle to our foe in his element, And with the elite of the Liberalian military. Well, if we're just observers, we won't be able to actually do anything. Even so, I'm still grateful for a chance to get a closer look at that dragon. And it might just be up to us if the army fails somehow.
No rest for the weary then, huh? I'm up for it.
At last, some light at the end of the tunnel.
Mabel? Mayor Mabel, are you alright?
Yes, it was nothing. You look dizzy enough to be a toy top, Mayor. You must be exhausted.
What?
I know what Estelle just said, Mayor, but don't strain yourself.
Don't worry, really. I'm hardly straining myself.
During the 100 Days' War, Father did everything he could to protect those. One time he even conducted extremely dangerous negotiations in order to deceive the Imperial Army. Compared to what he did, this is nothing.
Mayor Mabel.
Oh, Mabel. Estella, everyone. Please, take care of things. Please, dispel the fear that haunts the people of Bose and Ravenel.
Yeah, leave it to us.
Oh, Mabel.
Hey, Agate! Agate, come on! Are you looking forward to your birthday? I've got a present that I'm sure will make you super duper happy. Something I'll like, huh? You gonna make something tasty for me? What? No, why would you think of food when I mentioned a birthday present? Presents should be things that last, you know? Something you treasure forever. You really think so? Something that'll last and something that'll treasure? Hey, maybe a hunting knife or something? You just got a hunting knife from the village elder, dummy. The answer is an accessory, handmade by yours truly. It's, not done that, though. Whoa, hey, an accessory? Like, what kind of accessory? I'm not a girl, you know. Come on, Agate, you're so boring. Even boys can be stylish and cute if they have some kind of accessory. If you have one, Agate, even a stick in the mud like you will get all the ladies. Hey, come on, knock it off. Do you, really not want it? You've always taken care of me, so I wanted to give you something back. I've been working really hard to make it, but if it's really not something you'd like, just don't make it cute or flashy, okay? Don't worry. It's simple but cool. It'll fit you perfectly, I promise. Especially since you're so tall. Yeah, it'll be perfect, I bet. Yeah, I get it. You got me all curious now, so just make it good, okay? I will. Hey, Agate?
What is it, Misha?
I just want to say thank you so much for always being my big brother.
Hey, that's my heart! Fucking rude. Where's Tita?
Dream, huh? This is...
Yeah, this should be good.
Misha?
Agate! Oh, thank Adios, you're awake.
Short stuff.
How are your injuries? Do you feel okay?
Yeah, this is no...
No, don't move, you need to sleep. Your wounds aren't healed at all yet.
Come on, stuff like this ain't a big deal. They'll fine even if you ignore them.
No! I promised Estelle. I promised I wouldn't let you get out of bed until you were better.
Hey,
No. Get it already.
sheesh, getting all worked up over a bunch of scratches. Like crap, it's nighttime already.
That gives everyone. I went back to the city for a while. I made some kind of promise with General Morgan, I think.
Promise with Morgan? Tita conveyed Estelle's message jacket. I see. So they got Morgan moving, did they? Guild ought to be hearing from the army right about now in that case. Well, hell, I can't just... stay here is what I want to say, but on the other hand, it is pretty late tonight. They'd have to boast tomorrow morning.
But...
Look, I've had a good long rest. I'm seriously feeling better. It's really hard to scratches. They'll heal up even if I'm working hard. I'm fine, don't worry.
You sure you're not forcing yourself?
Hey, give the veteran bracer a little bit of credit here. Being so crazy as to go overboard on stuff like dragons or the society twice. I can't keep putting you in danger either.
Oh.
Point is, I sure don't have the guts to anger my scary little nursemaid. Trust me a little here.
I guess you do look a lot better, though.
Told you, didn't I? I know my limits better than anyone.
That's good.
Hey, what's wrong?
I said I'm okay, really. I swear to God, I ain't lying. No, that's not it. I'm so relieved. It's just so...
Come on, short stuff, calm down. I get it. I'm sorry, Tita. I guess I made you worry pretty bad, huh? After charging off alone, I get broken like a twig in a fight I had no chance of winning. And on top of it all, I made you do that crazy thing to protect me.
Yeah, I guess you told me. I'm so worried I saw you get hurt.
Yeah, you're right. I really am a complete idiot. Feel a bit calmer now?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry like that.
Yeesh, you sure know how to shock a guy, you know what? That whole thing sent shivers down my spine way worse when I fought that silver-haired idiot.
Oh, yeah. Agate, are you hungry? I made some soup with some things the village elder left.
Ah, that's what smelled so good. Right on. Wait, hold on. Why is the kitchen...
Huh?
Let me look. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The few spots are a little different, but it looks just like it did back then. And there's something like this, too. I'm amazed it survived.
Hmm?
Right. I'm probably losing you, aren't I? My place actually burned down 10 years ago.
You mean?
One of those incendiary shells from the Imperials hit it dead on. Caught fire instantly and burned down straight to the foundations. I heard the village elder was his usual nutty self and had it rebuilt, but I didn't think they tried to put the furniture and decorations back together, even. I never could bring myself to come in here before. Guess I really gotta tell them thanks, given how much they did.
Then... That's when... Isha...
Secret's out, huh? She was making me a present for my birthday. It was a handmade accessory of some kind that she thought would look good on me. When we were fleeing for the mountains, she ran back to the house to get it. That's when the house was hit. I finally pulled her out. She was burned pretty badly, let's put it that way. And even after everything she suffered, she still had that present clutched in her hands. The metal parts are hopelessly melted, but the stones are still okay. Take a look.
It's pretty.
They ain't even septium, ain't even valuable. Just some pretty rocks. Probably something she found down by the river. Lost count of the number of times I thought, all for this. It's funny though, you know? Can't blame her or get angry at her for it. Never intended for it to be a memento of her. I never intended for it to be a memento of her. When I left the village, though, it was the only thing I couldn't part with. Even when I became a raven down in ruin. Pretty pathetic for a thug, right?
No, not at all.
No, it's pretty damn pathetic. As long as I could hold on to this, I could also hold on to my anger. My anger at myself, my anger at the worthless, spineless son of a bitch who couldn't even save his own sister.
But...
I ended up putting all that pent-up rage into every swing of my sword. As long as I did that, I could at least look like I was keeping it together. Half-baked man trapped by rage and self-deception and unable to move on. Exactly like that bastard said.
Agate.
Nah, it's worse, ain't it? I'm just a piece of shit who runs away from anything painful. I'm the thing I hate most. A goddamn loser of a dog running around with my tail between my legs. I'm pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
Agate, I don't really understand how you feel, Agate. I don't think that I can really try to understand what makes you feel so hurt. But I think I need to say something, in Misha's place. Don't you dare make fun of my big brother! You don't know the first thing about what makes my brother such a good guy. I know my brother better than everyone else. I won't let anyone talk badly about my brother, even if it's you yourself. I know I might not measure up to Misha, but I still know a lot of good things about you, Agate. And so, It makes me so sad to hear you say such bad things about yourself. It makes me kind of angry, despite not really understanding what you meant.
Oh man, busting out the lecture sounding exactly like Misha. You sure are acting grown up short stuff.
Don't treat me like a kid. I was really sad and really angry.
Sad and angry. I don't know the first thing about myself, huh? You really hit it on the head.
Huh?
Thanks, Tita. You really helped me see it.
Heck,
There ain't no point trying to judge yourself when all you can see is your own limited version of yourself. All you can really do is plow on. Anger, sadness, neither have anything to do with it. You just have to go straight on until you find an answer. Maybe then I'll finally understand why I've held on to this thing for so long. So I actually did start crying during that. One moment before we continue on with the plot. Although, actually, never mind. We're probably about to, end for tonight, so I'll let it get through this and then save and call it a night.
So the market's already being prepared? That's wonderful!
I certainly got to it quickly. It only happened yesterday. Yes, Ma'am Raybell's throwing herself into it. She already sent aid to Ravenue as well, or so I heard. Everyone's doing their best, even through their fear. I've heard word from Grancel as well. Her grandmother has issued a proclamation. She stated the government will respond immediately to the threat of the dragon and will send aid to the affected areas.
That's our queen! Awesome!
I can think of certain lords and ministers of Arabonia who could stand to learn from such of an example. They're far more interested in attending fancy parties and addressing the concerns of the citizenry. Ironically, I could say that a lot of the same for the Republic. Half the time our politicians seem to spend so much time dancing around each other that they never get anything done.
Yeah, sounds like us.
Well, it may help that we're such a small country. Regardless, preparation for the plan against the dragon should be almost complete. Time to go see what the Royal Army can do then. So we should just head for the landing port, I guess, right?
Yes, you're scheduled to depart at 10 a.m. at port number 1. It's about 9 now, so you should have time to pick up some supplies.
Right.
Won't that be a little difficult with the market in the state it's in? The market's merchants have been put up in the hotel for now. They're still open for business, seemingly, so you should be able to pick up some necessities there. Nothing like persistence. It would be wise to visit them before we head for the landing port. Okay. I'm supposed to go buy a newspaper, so I'm gonna go do that. I wanted to leave. Ah! Ah! Alright. Let's save game and call it a night. Because the next thing I have to do is plot, and that's gonna be a whole lot of cutscene, and I don't have time or spoons for that tonight. So, thank you for coming. Let me quickly talk scheduling for next week. So, sometime over the weekend, I want to play Power Wash Simulator with my friend Bird, so that'll be fun. On Monday, we have Pokemon Crystal. I'll be back next week, the 28th, with more of this nonsense. Super Mario 64 will be on the 2nd of August, and the 4th will be more of this nonsense. So, until next time,
I had fun. I hope everybody else did too. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay hydrated. Bye, everybody.